I should probably run my ad. Probably. Hold on. We went to the wrong place. Let's go. Okay. Let me make sure that I get everybody. Hello, too. Xeno. Volcano, it's good to see you. Hi, Infinity. Of course, you scared me. You're good at that. Hi, Veld. Do you fear death, Jack Sparrow? I fear a couple things. So, I scrolled back, and unfortunately, I don't actually have my oldest save. But, my oldest save that I have access to, it's probably just because of the fact that I have access to all the, DLCs. So the oldest save that I have is just called Crater. And I'm at a cycle 119. And I don't know what the fuck it was, because this is from, almost a year ago. That is how old the save is, which is not that bad. But I still don't remember fuck all of what I was doing. So, a little gimmicky today. Let's see if I can save this save. Can I save this world? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's hope the game doesn't crash. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so this- okay. This is from a year ago. Let's try and remember what the fuck I was doing. 7k away from art. That'll make 2, because I also have one that I have to do for cake. What the fuck was I doing? Okay, first, breathable. Food is abysmal dog shit. What the fuck? Is it too hot over here? Is that what this is? Yeah, it's too hot everywhere. Okay. I'm not a sleeper. How's my girl doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm mostly confused at the moment. What am I supposed to— okay, so I have somebody who doesn't have hard digging. Okay, so that's gonna fuck me up a little bit. What can these guys tolerate? Between 5 and 30. And then 10 to 30. 5 to 35, but they need slime. Do I have slime? Do I have any of that shit? Microchips, glass med packs, slime. 4,000 kilos? No, it's 4 kilograms. Okay, Jesus Christ. So they just need slime. They need carbon dioxide as well, that's the problem. Then I'll redeem yet again, because me send as many points to another account. Oh god, what are you gonna try and do, bro? Okay. Okay, what the fuck was I doing? What's happening? What is this? Why is nothing connected? Okay, that's connected. Hi, Rosie. Slime, look at the Elmers and Borax. Fuck yeah, we're making slime today. I'd do a stream where I make slime, that'd be fun. What the fuck is happening? I took someone's ovaries. Fuck yeah, we love stealing ovaries. I love whenever I start doing shit like this, my first thought is usually, what do we think Pickle would be doing? Because usually that's what I try and go for, because they know what the fuck they're doing, and I sure as fuck don't. 10 kilograms of natural gas just right there. Unknown mutation on that seed. And then we have this one, which I think just has a robot on it. There shouldn't be a people here. Yeah, because we just have the rover. Maybe I'll just save up enough so I can redeem them over and over again. Jesus. Just save up so many that you just redeem like 6 of them back to back to back. Okay. So, where is this coming from? Okay, so that's the intake. So, I need to worry about this shit. So this is pumping out fucking nothing, actually. Okay. In that case, break all that shit. What would Jesus do? No, what would penis do? Penis? I don't understand. Penis? Will you come to receive my limp penis? Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, so my water is fine. Let's make it cute, just because that'll bring me joy. Gas, I should probably start giving a fuck about. Pickle. Oh no, what would Pickle do? Yes, what would Pickle do? That is usually my question. Because I don't really ever know. What the fuck was I doing? What was I doing? Why do I have 2 sieves? What was the purpose? Get rid of that shit. There's a baby hatchling who's just stuck there. The one who can dig is also stuck. Okay, so colony summary, that's fine. Dupe skills. So I actually do have about half of them on each side, so that's fine. What did you do if I did that? Redeemed it back to back. For some reason I for you to appear next to my bed during the night and strangle me to death. If you manually got the points and then did that, I feel like I'd just be, like, concerned. That's, I think, to be the biggest thing. I think I would just be concerned. I'm not 100% sure how to save this when it's fucked. What the fuck? Okay, first food. We're breathing, right? Okay, we're breathing fine. The breathability is fine. Just break that shit. Get rid of that. Why do I have another one of these? Oh my god. Under no circumstances is that needed. At all. What were you doing? Me from a year ago? What was I... Where were you supposed to be getting natural gas from? Uh-huh. Well, the water lock's working, it just sucks. Okay, let's fix that. This isn't even a functional water lock. What are we doing? Fix that, Jesus Christ. Sweet fucking Jesus, what? That doesn't even work. Like, if you have the tiles there, sure, but if you don't have the tiles there, you're just fucked. Jesus. Okay, so you can still access that, that's fine. Okay, we don't need that there. Okay. So that's a problem because of that shit. This is gonna be a problem because we don't have any functional space, we just have CO2. I could probably put it down here, but it's gonna be such a abysmal dog shit. I'm doing well, Volcano. I'm mostly just confused as to what I was doing with myself a year ago. The fuck was the plan here? This is not a very efficient piss loop. Where is this piss coming from? Oh, it's from up there. Okay. That's funny. What were you thinking? Yeah, what was I thinking? What was I doing? Where is this water coming from? What is even happening? Why is there water fucking everywhere? Where is that coming from? My heat map, I think, is gonna be what fucks me more than anything. Okay. Shit to worry about. Do I have any more Wheezeworts? I should. Yes. Okay, uproot those two. And then we're gonna put those there. And then I'm gonna put a Wheezewort in this middle of everything. Put nothing there because I need to cancel, place a Wheezewort. There we go. Because I only have 3 more Wheezeworts. Yeah, I only have 3 more wart seeds. So those will have to live there for now. Okay! Now I need to deal with you. Why are we cold? Is it because the water I'm using is cold? Is that what's happening? What do you need? What's your problem? Irrigation. Huh? What does it need? It needs regular water. Okay, do we have? What the fuck is this? Huh? What the fuck is happening? Okay, I get what I was trying to do here. I think. So you're getting your fucking brain fixed. What the fuck? What was I doing anywhere? Why is there water fucking everywhere? There is no saving that. It's cold as shit. Do I have any plants that are like fucking functional? Irrigation stored. Okay, what's the issue? You need polluted water. Do you have enough? Huh? At least this bog bucket's functional. Okay. So that's doing that. Chat, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't know if this is worth saving. But y'all be mad at me if I just went to the cold one that I was doing, because the cold one that I was doing is still an old save. It should have been this one. Yeah, I was doing this one last week. Okay, it's not my oldest save, so I'm gonna change my thing so I'm not doing anything. There we go. Back to the older save. Because I'm still doing an older save, it's still good for me. I'm still doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But, like, I'm not fighting a losing battle for 3 hours. Because sometimes you just have to look at yourself and be like, you know, why would I do that? Why am I doing that? Okay. So that's started, that's going. I kind of just have to wait for everybody to get shit done here. Has everybody been prioritized? No, you were a builder. Building is up for you, and you are cooking. Let him cook. There you go. So that's all going. He's doing the cooking. Cooking the doing. And I'm adding more plants because the main issue that I was having was a lack of food. Because I just didn't want this bitch to eat all my fucking food. We are slowly getting back over here. Clear it to maximize. Okay, how do you clear it? Piping in liquid's hot enough to melt it. Okay, but how? Am I supposed to just get some fucking magma? Like, is that what you guys want me to be doing? How am I supposed to be getting that? I also need steel, and I don't know where I'm gonna get that from. Do I have the big refiner? No, not yet. Okay, so once we're there, then I will get my proper refinery set up. Is everybody on one schedule? Well, let's fix some of that. Day shift and night shift. And then you will stay on the morning shift. There. You're not getting 2 sleeps. Okay. So we've got Nicola, Meep, and Abe. Nicola, Meep, Abe. Meep. There we go. And now, these are our night shift people. These are our day shift people. And I can keep them separated in my brain. Okay, so these guys have no power. Oh, wait. I think just because everybody's fucking confused. We only have so many toilets, so I don't want everybody to get too fucked up on that one. And if that gets started... I'm just gonna start putting liquid places. Do we have any preset ethanol stores? No? I should go fuck myself? Oh no, we do! They're right here. Okay. In that case, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna make room for more ethanol to pour in. Okay, so for construction... Let's just try and get this shit done, like, soon, please. There. So we can have a place to fucking breathe. And mostly not have to...
Guess time!
How much?
Secret!
Why?
Just guess.
$600?
Jail! Mwomp. In jail. Thank you, Volcano. Okay, so we can still breathe. This guy not so much, but that's not really my problem. Is that wolframite? Yeah. So it's the mercury shit that I don't want because this shit will turn into a liquid and that will become a problem. And I don't want to deal with that. Cool slush geyser. Okay, so is it freezing? Oh, it is! That's funny. I love jail too much. You do seem like a big fan of jail. Though, why the jail bars didn't show up confuses me. Because everything's on. Okay, literally everything's connected, everything's on, everything's working. I don't know what the problem was. So I just turned it on manually. Mop that stuff. And then if we can just get our fucking ethanol built, we will be making some progress. Albeit very slowly, but progress is progress. Yeah, cinnabar becomes mercury, but only when it's refined, so you can kind of mostly leave it alone. Okay, so we're supposed to be fucking around with that. How do I reconnect anything? Oh, I need steel for it to, like, count. Highly effective fuel source when burned. Does it piss on the floor? It does! Okay, so it does piss on the floor. In that case, what I should do is have a pump sitting somewhere in here. Yep. Okay, let's deconstruct that. Because this is going to produce enough for me to fill 2 batteries. May needs to hurry up. May needs to build all this bullshit, please. May needs to build already. Please build. I'm not asking for too much here. I don't think I'm asking for that much, but maybe I am. How is it a negative 130 degrees? Why is it so goddamn warm? It's super fucking warm, like, right here, to the point where they're gonna be uncomfortable. And then it gets fucking freezing as shit for the rest of the planet, and I'm like, ah, that's great. Because I was expecting it to be like, when you first load in and you go, oh, there's like there's a remnants of a society that are under here. You could use that. I expected that I could, you know, use that. No. Okay, we need more. Okay, well, jukebox is done. Power control station, power bank charger. How do I not have automation wires? How do I not have the basics? But I have everything else. Jesus. Hi, Cake. What did I do? I always found myself being like, I feel like I need more hands, but I really don't. I just need them to do what they're told. Can I automate this? I mean, once I get here... Once I get this shit set up, I would like to have that automated. So I'm gonna scooch that over. Because I'm pretty sure that I can automate it so that way it's only on when duplicates are in the room. Because that would probably fix a lot of the issues. Eesh. Because we do have these. Which can heat like a solid amount of space, but they can only heat like 2 on each side of it, basically. So I'm gonna have to scoot everybody over by 1, because they only heat 2 outwards. And then I can automate it based off of is duplicate present. And then if duplicate present, turn on heater. I'll take the pipsqueak, actually. You're gonna be fucking cold, bro. Okay, so the research is researching. The colony summary I don't give a shit about. Nails. You should have critter ranching too. You should have improved farming too. Yeah, you should have your own special hat. Because you already have somebody who's got the improved ranching. I don't need to have somebody who's like got some more complicated bullshit going on in there. But you have best rancher. Okay, so this is slowly but surely getting done. Even though they do not want to be doing this. Fine, I'll put a sconce here. Fine, I'll put on a sconce so you can breathe. Sucrose? What? The fuck you getting sucrose from? Oh! Shit! Right here! Good to know. I didn't know you could just have that. Okay, we'll put that there. Put some oxylite in that bitch so you can breathe. So you guys will actually fucking go down there! My boyfriend has been really into zero sugar stuff, like zero sugar pops and stuff lately. And while I will say I'm not the biggest fan of them because of the aspartame, like I don't like the taste of aspartame, I find that it just kind of tastes yucky. The ginger ale isn't too bad. But I don't drink that much, like, soda. I'm more of a water bitch, personally. More of a water bitch, and I've been drinking more gamer subs lately. So that's been more of what I've been going for. So I don't have to worry too much about that. That and also, like, I don't really concern myself at this point in my life with, like, my sugar intake because I haven't had any issues and I'm not consuming a great deal of it anyway. Like, I don't drink a lot of soda, I don't like a lot of carbonation. I'm bad for sweets, but at the same time, like, it's not like I'm at an unhealthy weight or anything. I could do with exercise, that's about it. Okay, so food is getting somewhere that I can appreciate. Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to go, because I'm gonna need the OR gate. Because if battery or battery broken, make battery go. Okay, so once that gets built, then I can leave that shit alone. And then I can stop having wood be like a huge focal point. So that just mean like priority 5. Get that shit built, please. And my Shatterflux egg is slowly incubating. The supplicant is waiting to hand out balloons in their downtime. Oh, that's so cute. Look at you and your little goofy little friend. You're gonna have a balloon friend for everybody? Wow.
Honey bunches.
Yes.
I fear we may be the male versus the female Black Widow spider.
What?
I said what I said.
We may be the male versus the female Black Widow spider.
Yes.
Is there a spider in our house?
No. No.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
Just look up an image.
The female has the fat ass. Actually, yeah, I see it. Okay, I thought that when you said that, I thought there was a Black Widow spider in our fucking house.
No.
And I got concerned because I don't know how to deal with that, if I'm being honest.
The big booty goth bitch.
And the guy. You know she eats him, right?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you would be. Love you.
Love you, dude.
If anybody of y'all have ever seen the whole, like, goth bitch and the guy that she's dating, like the normal guy, that is pretty distinctly what my boyfriend and I are. It's very funny. No, I'm glad that's still cold. Oh, look at how cute! The small baby. It will just simply live there for now. Can you do it now? Please. Build the shit. Like, I genuinely don't feel like it's supposed to be this fucking difficult. There, and I didn't get in here. There you go. Just dig that up while we're here. Get that little bubble of oxygen to just kind of move on in. There. See, and then your little breathable spaces are right there. You're fine. Blueprint. Do I have, actually? Here we go. Yeah, it's these. You know, strawberries and shit? We can have pups, we can have so much shit. This blueprint can be used by any balloon artist. I do not have enough of that shit. God. They float and sparkle. They're blueberry scented? Oh my god. How do I start recycling shit? I've kind of been recycling everything. I don't want to recycle those. I do want to recycle those because I don't fucking use those. Mittens. Watermelon. Still. And then pants, I guess. Do I have any extra pants kicking around? These are the same pants. Okay, they're not, but they're pretty much the same. I'm not getting rid of that top, I like it too much. Okay. I like the strawberry ones, I think. Okay, so where is our balloon artist? How do I set which balloon thing he should use. I don't know how to set it. Yeah, this one. Blueprint. Okay, but how do I give you... I don't know. You. See if I can kill this thing. He's watching over them. I can't figure out how to give you the balloon artist thing. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have you supervised mostly. No, come on, man. I wanted to see that. Schedule. Okay, so Abe is gonna be on Shiverlin. They're all on Shiverlin, dipshit. I wanna see this get dug up. And this will just kind of live there. Ethanol. Just pure fucking alcohol. Let's go. My favorite. It is slowly moving. Slowly but surely. And then that should all be getting built soon. As long as they can reach that, that's good enough for me. Okay, I don't have any like little puppies. They're all up here. Hey, as long as they're happy. As long as the puppies are happy, then that's what matters. And as long as I don't have to worry about them, then they are happy. And crude. It's structurally unsound, but otherwise not the worst fucking thing on earth. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Why can't nobody breathe? Okay, just get those built, and then put them there. Bees! There are mods that add stuff to the water cooler. We can make dupes drink pure ethanol. What would happen? Athletics -2, morale +2, immune to cold. That would be fucking great on the cold planet. Hi, Bees. How you doing, Bees? I'm so glad that Twitch autofills, because that's a very long username, and I don't want to type it all because I'm lazy. It's one of the best usernames I've seen, and I still don't want to type all of it. Okay, so they will piss, and the piss will run off into here. That needs to get broken to dent. Is the character limit. 6,000 bees would hit the character limit. Excuse me. That sounds like the character limit. This game stresses me the fuck out. I have probably the best username in the works. I have plans that I cannot share with you right now. I have the concept of a plan, and I've spent a little bit of money on this concept of a plan, so you're there. Wah wah wah. Yeah, so anyway, we've got a plan. My username will not hit the character limit, but my username's fucking stupid. It's gonna be great. I think it's hilarious. That's my thing. I think it's funny, and that's what matters to me. And then if I can hit partner with my stupid thing, if I can hit partner with my stupid username, then I can get the full username because it is actually in use. What do you mean I don't have any oxalate? How? How are you going to look me in my fucking eyes and tell me we have no goddamn oxalate? They spit this shit out like it's their job. But I meant so fucking stupid. Shout out to exclamation point fucking stupid. Who's dying? Meep! Meep, get out of there. Don't do that! Dipshit. Don't be in there. Okay. I know there is no power. But that is kind of the point. We're gonna get there. Okay. Construction. There. Please give me something. That sucks. This is nothing good. There we go, we do have 9,000 grams. Oh, it's only 1,000 grams. I need 10 kilos. How do we have no ice? We have 193 tons of ice. Fuck do you mean insufficient ice? Huh? I love when the game does this shit. Oh, it's because there isn't enough ice in it. Fuck. I'm like, don't do that. There's enough ice. Sweet Jabez. The game stresses me the fuck out. These are producing oxalate, it's just because of Subliminator, it's being broken down. So if I want it to not do that, I need to build it down here. That is literally the answer. I have to build it up there. God, sometimes I wish that I was one of those chicks with the long hair that they could just shove in behind their headset, because I have like just short enough hair that it still falls into my face. And I'll take off my headset and then try to use it as like a headband. And then within like 5 seconds, those little pieces of hair are gonna be back in my fucking face again. I'm like, God! Also, I'm happy that Xeno is the favorite in honor of the fact that they seem to have passed their kidney stone, aka they seem to have given birth to Robert. Our resident femboy has given birth. We must throw the baby shower. We must shower the baby. I know there's no CO2 in there, you're fine. I'm gonna put that down there. The subliminator will subliminate. It will do things. We'll call it good enough. So... There. Stoop. Okay. We'll leave that alone. Get that shit built. Get that stuff set up. Generic sensors. Okay, so they're working on it. They're just incredibly slow. But they're duplicates, so I'm not really sure what else I expected. I'm not sure if I expected more or less of them. Unknown object detected. Opinion rejected. Back! I don't have water to make the water to make oxygen out of. I have ice, but I'm not gonna have like plumbable water. These things don't produce anything. Okay. I can do about that, so I'm just gonna kind of have to let it keep doing its thing, because I have all these growing, and like they're doing their thing. But you are aware of my cursed compulsion, yes? I don't think so. I do not think I am aware of your cursed compulsion, beast. Let's dig down there. Get access to the smallest amount of fucking oxalite. Good enough. Your base would be much better without all them ladders. What am I supposed to do, though? Is it just, like, the wide? Like, just building it, like, left and right or some shit? Because Waki clears, like, all of his space out, and he hates how I build. And I hate how he builds. So, like, the feeling is mutual. I think I was parkour! I would just have them being, like, hopping all over the place. Like, every other ladder or some shit. But wouldn't that just be slower? Like, don't they have to, like, pause? Because I feel like they would be going slower. Meep. Meep. Dipshit! Why are we sparkling? Is that Meep sparkling? Is Meep making noise? Why is Meep sparkly? This is kind of a problem. I'm not real sure what to do about this problem. I don't know what to do about this here problem, folks. This here problem, this here be a problem. And I be confused. Did I get algae? Because there was algae in here, wasn't there? Apparently not. It was like this shit, and there's some liquid water, but we don't have algae. I don't know. What? What? And mop it up. How? The problem with building all snow tiles in your base, it's very marginally slower but faster underwater, and it mitigates problems by stopping injured dudes getting dropped all the way to the bottom of the ladder shaft. Oh. I've not had that problem enough. Currently, my biggest problem is the fact this is what my oxygen map looks like, and that's not good. There's really only so much you can do. No, they're built. I can't do much more. It's fine up here. You know, because we were wondering. Okay. Do it now! There are oxalate tiles, you can dig it. Yeah. I'm doing. Do it right the fuck now, please. Excuse me. And now I need to build some more sconces. If I put them at the bottom, they should be okay. Maybe? Yeah, we'll call it. We're gonna call it good enough and just kind of pray to God on that one. I'm not sure which god we're praying to. We're praying to something. Okay. I'm glad that everybody's just happier than a freaking clam. So if those can get built, that would be great. Now using ladders also helps you understand doing moving better, so you get free trap dupes, you can do faster exploration, you don't have to wait to build ladders up. Good to know. What I'm doing... I'm going to take that into account when I'm doing, like, more... Because... Let's try this. See how that shit goes. Yeah, they're just spitting oxygen everywhere. Super breathable up here. But good to know. I will take that into account. Because they can hop between ladder to ladder on that one. That should work for now. It's fine! Why you pissed is beyond me. There are many places to piss. There are so many places to piss. And you chose your bed. Make it make sense. Okay, so those can piss on the floor. That is not my fucking problem. So then we've got all this stuff. So they're gonna be doing a bunch of running around for a little bit to get the oxalate sconces filled. Because it's almost done. Abe! Are you on downtime? You might be on downtime. Fuck! Damn it. This is why you need 2 researchers. Good enough. And Nisbet, so you start with... Okay, I'm sorry, man, but we need another researcher. Okay, so I'm gonna put nails there, so that way I have... nails. And then Nisbet, so I have day shift people and night shift people. Stop! Why? I love this part of the game. Everything is wet! Everything is cool when you're part of a wet. And Meep's still sparkling, having the time of his fucking life. Dupe skills, Higbees. Anything else that you want to do with your life? No? Cool, you're also gonna learn how to research. Because if I can have more people on that research table, then it won't just be the one person that can do the job. Good enough. Please get that cleaned. Those not the gates? No, wait, shit. No, the gates are one more. Fuck. There we go. Liquid pump. Bloop. Liquid pipe. Power. There. So that'll get done. My favorite thing is that whenever they build the fire poles before they build the ladders, so you start climbing up the fire poles, even though those are incredibly slow to start using, and I'm like, why? Why is this what we went for? Why is that the thing that we decided that we wanted to be doing? Climbing up the fire pole like a harlot. We do not climb poles here. Like, sure, maybe, but like, no! I wonder if I could have it set so that way, like, if door is used, then turn on heater. Because I feel like that would probably be easier to automate than, anything else. My fucking heat pack is on my back and the cord keeps getting in the fucking way! One day, I will have a real office with like a wall plug or like a plug on my desk or some shit, and I won't be constantly fucking around with wires. One day. What do you mean? Up a little bit. That's wrong. Well, I'm not using cinnabar ore. Wolframite it will have to be. Okay. Or iron. Because I'm not refining the cinnabar, because that turns into mercury and then that melts and it's a pain in the ass. Okay. Good enough. Okay, so the night shift is moving. Okay, let's deconstruct those two beds now that the day shift is conscious. If you're gonna be in here, then at least turn off the break the fucking doors. Break the shit then. It is very annoying that I have to move them down literally just by one. But alas. It's damn near positive temperatures here. Holy shit. Okay. Break that shit. I mean, stop using wood. Power. There. Get that set up. Just put that there. Call it good enough. Okay, then I'll automate it over here to this and over here to this. Can we breathe yet? No? Cool. Don't make me do it. That's ice. I thought it was oxalate. I just got shit in it. Well, dig that up, I guess. I wanted to put the oxalate under here. That way it'll stop off-gassing in the open space. Everybody's got a place to sleep. Okay. Can this be almost done? They're gonna be cold for a little while. Sucks to suck. Okay, well, so it's gonna be... It's gonna be 1, 2, and then whatever the third one ends up being. Yeah. Good enough. We'll get them... We'll at least get it set up. Having it be set up is at least decent. So we can go from there. And the only water that I've got is down here, and then up here. It's doable. We just suck. If I'm gonna do it, I should get the infrastructure ready. I've already got space in here, so why not? Okay. Airflow. No airflow. Airlock, airlock, airlock. Airlock. That here. And last but not least, hey, hold on. You don't really need to have doors on every side. Airlock. There we go. Okay, so ventilation. Let's put a gas pump up here. And a gas pump down here. And let's start putting it somewhere. Put that over there, just to get it out. Same thing with those. Power, Power. I'm pretty sure that's the direction that'll go. And then I'm going to need... It's gonna have to be a gas element sensor. Good enough! With oxygen being the lighter one, so it has to be closer to the bottom. Yay! I did not build that close enough to the wall! Yep! Part 4, I guess. Okay, so that is slowly but surely getting done. No power, no Roltformite, no bitches, no prospects, no maidens. No prospects, no maidens. I got fuck off. No oxygen. It's in the name of the game, I guess, but like, no oxygen. Why is it moaning? Okay. Make sure that those are dealt with. So we can fucking breathe! I was happy they got built. And this was going to be where I'd put the trees. I'm just leaving it alone for now. Because I don't have the shit to take care of the trees. Because those guys need illumination. Okay. Hold on, finish it up. There you go. Food! I don't really need more food, but like it's good to have. Come on, I want to see my Shatterflux. Oh, we'll get to see the Shatterflux later! Oh! The Fluxes... Sages... And now let's put a Abyssaloid in there, because as of tomorrow, we will have them! Yeah, there's a shit ton of Abyssaloid just right there. A lot more Abyssaloid than Pike Apple, but they're almost done! It's almost here! They're almost here for us. How's it been an hour? They're almost here. Shush. Please hurry the fuck up. Okay. Nisbet is going to research. Maybe I can find where that is. Yes, everybody's doing their job. And everything is slowly but surely getting done. And we'll just call it good enough. It's gonna be fucking cold in here. Yep. Not much I can do about that. Okay, well this is gonna be the oxygen. Then I will put it here and here. Spit that shit out. Do I have... I do a spot for them. Put that shit there. Put some tiles through. There you go. What? What did we get? Where are we getting at this point? Good egg. Oh! The baby! Look at the baby! I know you're, like, kind of cramped. This room is as big as it fucking gets. Look at the babies. If you're cramped, then stop. There's gonna be 2 crowded ones on nearby heads hatch. That's fine. We don't really need that many. The tiny baby! It's small and it's purple and it hops all over the place. Oh my god. Noises you don't hear at 3 times speed. God, they're so fucking cute! I love them so much. I'm gonna have to tell Lucky that I hatched one of these fuckers. I think he's alive. I'm not sure. But regardless, I'm gonna have to tell Lucky that I hatched one of these fuckers. Okay. When one or the other is fucked, make go. Where are you sending your green signal? Okay. Get that shit built. That being said, I do want the orgate to be cute. We will make them pink, so help us God. There. Now these ones can stay blue. And you have the pink one and the blue one, and then it'll match. Okay. Now that that part's done, I need oxygen. Oxygen. Oxygen mask. Advanced chemical production. Liquids, gases. Is it under liquids? Yes, air systems. I'll get it built, goddammit. It's a greenstone array cell based on whether duplicate is in the sensor's range. Problem. What I could do is basically if duplicate goes in here, then pause it. Or then run it. Okay, hold on. Based on whether, okay, so if this has received this, then sends this, that's fine. Creates timers and green signals and red signals for specific amounts of time. So how do I make it so that way this sends to this? Because those are outputs. Those are both outputs. I can't make an output receive. I mean, the alternative is that you just do this. And then dupe sensor. And then if literally anything, then make go. Did I make it make sense? Yeah. Okay, it works. It just takes a second, but it does work. I'm gonna need that shit to get built. Please. Okay. There. I need that built. Okay. It is done! Make it make sense! We can sort of breathe, but not great. You know, if you'd use the blankets instead of just sleeping on them, it would probably be warmer. I'm just saying. But guys, it'd probably be so much warmer. Oh! It's so wee. It's so sleepy. I'm tiny, baby! Okay, well, how do I know when baby? Tiny baby just gets more happiness because tiny baby gets more happy because baby is not clinically depressed yet. I mean, hey, good enough. Okay, so once that gets done... Why is it not going? Okay, stop. I know what the issue is. Do I have an XOR gate as an option? Cool. Oh, yay. Is that a thing? Yeah. Outputs a green signal if both... if exactly one is receiving green. Outputs a red signal if both or neither are receiving green signal. Okay, so the OR gate isn't really a true OR gate then. But what if both... You know what? This is above me, and I don't know if I care. And I'm just gonna have to go with that and be fine with that. And that is how that's going to have to work. And when that pisses on the floor, I can worry about it then. Just get this stuff built. I want it to be cute. It's gonna be a lot of beeping that's happening here. Do not use the power if there's not gonna be anybody in here. Okay. Now we have the water over here. Okay, plumbing. Jesus, a lot of pipe. I be laying so much pipe live on stream. Okay. Then power. All the fucking way back. Doop. Okay. Jesus. Okay, is there anything else that I can do for gases? So let's look up its gases. Abe is ready. For an actual electrical engineering. Abe's hat sucks. Hold on. Let's get you a fancy hat. A fancy hat to reflect your fancy job. Okay, despite having party, please now. We're going to take this big fucking time. But alas, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about that one, but fine. What is that weep 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 noises? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? I love playing the fun game in Oni called What the fuck is happening? What am I doing and what's going on? And now I'm confused. My favorite. Okay. So that's all working. I'll get that when it gets there. This has no base, but it's okay. We'll have floor in a second. I will give it floor. Automation. Guess I was already doing it. Let's put in some art stuff so they will just be kind of fucking happy. Oh, it's because of the trip. I'm like, why are you so nice here? And then we have just a neon green room of happiness and then everything else sucks. Still can't really breathe. But I'm working on getting that shit fixed. Slowly but surely, I am working on it. Okay. Hazmat digging. More electricity. So that got done. I always sit here whenever I'm doing shit like this, I'm like, what am I supposed to actually do here? Okay, do I want a set of hands right now? These are all bad. Sure, I can live there. Is the pip just fucking around in my... Did the pip just fuck around in my... in my neutronium bin? Oh, it. Yeah, current internal temperature range is about to be cold as shit, unfortunately, sir. Unfortunately for you, sir, it's going to be cold as hell. There's nothing you or me or anybody else can do about that shit right now. Do it! Why this is taking so long is beyond me. Get it done, so that we can stop worrying about this, and we can stop suffocating. There. Make it go. Okay. So we'll enable that building next. So that we can have power. Everybody's gonna be flooded, so that's gonna have to move at some point, but for now... It works! It works! Okay. Now you just gotta get that shit built. And then they will have a space heater! Oh, it makes so much sense. And the power usage is so efficient. Holy shit. It's unfortunate Pickle's in Georgia. Actually, I'm gonna screenshot this and I'm gonna send it to him. Because even though he's in Georgia, he should still be included. No. I sent it to him. Showed him that I'm proud of myself. Because goddammit, I am proud of myself. It's kind of funny how it automatically just goes bloop. And just kind of has an aneurysm. Okay, so this has no power because it's not being used at the moment. So I'm going to get rid of those. And then what will I do with this awkward sized room? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all, actually. Do we have a rec room? No? Okay. Well, we can have one then. Stations... I think it's in furniture. Yes, it is. Good enough. This will be our recreation room. Stations... There. Dig that shit up. And that can consume all of the CO2 that's in there. And now I need all this shit to get built. There's not a lot we can do about that, so build that now, please. Okay, so I'm gonna hook these to this topmost space here. There. So that'll get built, and then we should have oxygen moving. And I'll just use the water from down here, and then when the water runs out, I'm fucked. But, like, it'll be fine. I guess what I could do is I could just stick that shit there. It will work for now. Oh my god. What are you doing? Are you just pissed off? Build those so we can free Freya, please. She's stuck and she's going to piss herself. Or fall asleep. Those are also options. You have a little, like, heat space to go to. Look at that! Look at how nice and warm this space is becoming. It looks like the exact same fucking setup. It looks like the exact same temperature. It's okay. We might actually suffocate before I can get anything done. I think it's breathable here. It could buy us some more time. Yeah. We can just get this shit built already. And we have some movement. Okay, tube skills. Max. Doesn't like anything. Operating. Building. Well, you know how to build. Building. Is everybody tweaking out? Okay, that's none of my business. We have not enough oxalite. Can I set building as being kind of high for everybody? And then Max is also really high priority building. Just gonna get that started. Yay! If I can just get this shit done. Okay, it's gonna take a bit. There's a sleepy in there. I just saw the single little priority number and I'm like, what is that? Is that digging up somewhere? Yeah, it's a cool slush geyser. So, 8 kilograms of polluted oxygen. Holy shit. You will breathe, but you're going to hate it the whole time. That is fine and that is acceptable. It fills the power. It fills everything so quick. And the batteries get like just whoop and just immediately filled up. We can't really breathe anywhere. Shit. Which I think is what's gonna fuck you more than anything in the cold planet. Because the temperature's not bad, which is what usually fucks you. And then... Psych, motherfucker! It's actually the fact that you can't breathe. That sucks. Is everybody covered in germs? Alas. Ah. Well, it's gonna have to be good enough. Oh my god, we have enough ice, they're just not filling it. Drinking. If we can get this done before we all mass suffocate, I will call it a win. If we can just get this done before we all fucking die, I will call it a win. I'm going back and forth on whether I'm going to stream. Hi, Zoo. I'm going back and forth on whether or not I'm going to be streaming like 2 or 3 times a week. It's going to depend a lot on my work schedule whenever the hell that comes out. But what I want to do is try to make more time-consuming forms of content. Because I just finished the Does Sex Sell video that I've been working on. I just now, like literally before I started streaming, finished that, and it was exporting before I went to go eat dinner. So I'm hoping to get that posted tonight, and then I guess I just start working on the other one. The only downside is that I couldn't find any mail creators that were willing to talk to me, despite sending a lot of emails. So, like, nobody answered me. Alas. So I'm hoping that video doesn't completely crash and burn. If nothing else, it makes for lovely, lovely background noise. Because Kaku has a very nice and soothing voice to listen to, and I like to think that my voice is relatively easy to listen to. A VHS! I wonder what's on it! God, I remember watching VHS tapes as a kid, and they were such a time. Rewinding the fucking thing so you could watch it again if you didn't rewind them and your mom would get mad at you. Oh, the things that you forget. They are taking their sweet fucking time. Okay, so that's fine, that's fine. Itchy. Oh. I dyed my hair red, and it's very fun and cool, but I'm just like, I get itchy. Okay, set that door back to being a regular ass priority. Is there anything that's a high priority that should not be a high priority? No? I think we're done. Okay. Excuse me. There's a good chance one of my friends is still watching everything on VHS because she was doing literally everything on like old-timey technology because her folks were the kind of people that believed that Wi-Fi and microwaves gave you cancer and not the cigarettes they were smoking. It's a take, but like maybe I'm just a shitty person and should be more open-minded, but at the same time, like, it's the cigarettes you're smoking, my guy. It doesn't have fuck all to do with the other shit that you're doing. Promise. Promise, promise, promise. Well, like, maybe microwave has something to do with it if you're, like, standing really close to the microwave and you're using the microwave all the time, but I really feel like cutting out cigarettes would have made a bigger difference. She also thought vaccines cause autism, though, so I don't know how much saving there was in that one. I used to watch The Grinch on VHS every night and hyperfixate on certain parts of the movie and continuously rewatch those parts over and over and over so point almost burned holes in the tape. So, how long until you got diagnosed? Did your folks just think you were weird, or did you get a diagnosis at a young age? That then becomes the question. The capital T, the question. Sending a red signal, no filter selected. If oxygen, then go. Oh, late diagnosed for sure. Yeah, I figured. Usually when somebody's like, yeah, when I was a kid I used to hyperfixate on something and had a really obvious fucking behavior. I'm like, yeah, so your parents didn't see shit until you were like 16, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, my sincerest apologies, but that's what I thought. I scored 138 on the Radzar. And I'm sitting here like, that's about as much of a diagnosis as I think I'm ever gonna get. Mostly because I just don't really care. I don't want to get a diagnosis because, realistically speaking, I'm gonna be spending several $1,000s on something that's not gonna do anything for me. Like, if I could have, like, I don't know, disability funding or some shit, so that way it would make my life a little bit easier, sure, but that's not ever gonna happen. And also, I'm pretty sure that if I ever went on disability, my mom would disown me. There's anything wrong with disability. Nothing wrong with it at all. I'm saying that my family would probably disown me if I went on disability. I love my mom to death, to the moon and back. I adore my family. Like, my family's not bad people. They're not made of bad people. They're just very, very, very traditional? Set in their ways? Yeah. I used to toe walk and land on my toys and stare at the wheels on all my car toys. I used to toe walk all the time. I had that habit, like, drilled out of me when I was a child. My mom was always like, you're gonna fuck up your feet! And I'm like, ugh! And then eventually I stopped toe walking. But now I, heel toe walk all the time, like heel first, toe down. So I do, like, actually do a decent amount of, like, damage to my feet sometimes when I walk. Like, I feel like my feet hurt faster when I'm walking because I go down so hard on my heel. Which is why I also wear a lot of, like, heeled boots a little bit, so that way it forces me to not go as hard heel-toe. So I get that heel-toe feeling without slamming my fucking foot to the ground. I feel it most often whenever I'm wearing sandals. I just, like, slam my fucking foot. My feet are fucked up anyway, my arches are completely collapsed. My mom is the exact same way. Go to... If it's something you can afford, I recommend seeing a chiropractor. I'm not a doctor, but if you see a chiropractor, the chiropractor can start fixing you from the bottom up a little bit. They're not gonna fix your arches. But my mom has flat feet, so therefore her legs hurt, therefore her back hurts, therefore her neck hurts, therefore she gets headaches. It starts from the bottom. Now we're here. But it starts from the bottom of your body in so many cases. If something lower down, especially in your back, is fucked up, and it's gonna go all the way up, and then you're gonna start getting headaches. And it'd be fucked. Finally, someone can break this fucking thing! Jesus. My feet don't seem to be too fucked. But I need, like, a decent amount of, like, arch support. And just support in general in my shoes. I've gotten to the point in my adult life where I've begun to wear, like, mildly ugly sneakers. They're tolerably ugly. They're not hideous, so therefore I'm like, fine, whatever. Yeah, they're tolerable at best, so I'm just like, fine. And then I live in those because they're the only shoes that I can wear for long periods of time without hurting myself. Or at least being in pain. Like, my calves hurt when I walk for too long. And by too long, I mean longer than 20 minutes. Weepy blue! My fucking storage box is gonna cry. I'm gonna cry like a bitch. Yes, you would. Anyway. Yeah, my feet being mostly normal, my calves be fucked. But I also, like, my calves are always tight whenever I'm walking, and I have to, like, actively untense my calves whenever I'm walking somewhere. It's like, oh yeah, cool, what the fuck? That's great. Zoop. Zoop. I'll just put that dig order in there. Well, they were getting it done. I'm in pain walking regardless, I just wear a pretty shoe. That's fair. I want to wear high heels. Like, I wish that I was one of those bitches that wasn't in fucking pain if I wore heels for longer than 5 minutes. Because, like, you know those, like, big, stompy shoes? One, big stompy boots, I would kill to own a pair of demonios. Two, these, like, platform high heels that I see on TikTok all the time that have, like, a little chain that goes, like, across the heel, basically. Like, it goes from the heel across the foot, and they're gorgeous. And I'm like, man, if I didn't give a fuck about my feet, I would do that. But unfortunately, I'm like, my feet hurt. I'm not gonna do that shit. Unfortunately. God, this is fucked. Everybody's gonna run up here to breathe. Wow, wow. Delicious. Yes! Like, I want to just wear, like, really pretty shoes. one of my friends has, like, these giant stompy boots that every time he comes over, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna steal your fucking shoes next time you wear this. I don't, but, like, I think about it. But, if it wasn't for the fact that demonias are stupid expensive and seem to fall apart in, like, 2 months, I would buy a pair of demonias, and also I'm broke. God. I'm not ready to start work next week, and I'm actually really, really nervous to start work next week. I know that I have to be an adult and get a job and do the adult job things, but it also makes me really nervous to go start a new job because I'm nervous that something's gonna go wrong. I have fuck-ass health anxiety, and I am very scared that something is going to go wrong. Because if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. The monies are so pretty, but so shit, they are. If I was to buy, like, a pair of platforms, I'd probably go buy a pair from, like, a different store that would maybe cost me an extra $100, but wouldn't break in a fucking month. Because I'm sorry, but if I have to, like, super glue my goddamn shoes back together, they shouldn't be $100, $200. Fuck out of here with that. But I have these, cute little, like, ballet flats. I get it, you're pissing on the floor. This is important. We're going to die. Sure. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I have these, like, cute little flats that I got for work. They're just, like, the cheap shoes you can buy at Ardeen for, like, $12 because I needed a cheap pair of shoes. I needed indoor shoes for work because they told me that everybody has indoor shoes, which makes complete sense. And they're just, like, black ballet flats kind of thing, but, like, they come further up the toe. And then they have, like, a little cross that goes over the foot, and they're so cute. Do they have any fucking support in them? No. I may end up buying, like, or, like, finding my old insoles or buying new insoles and putting some insoles in those bitches, depending on how much I'm on my feet day to day. But we'll see. I am kind of excited to start working. I'm also really, really nervous. It would be nice to have money and to get a job, because it will be... I have not had a job since, not last summer, but the summer prior to that, so it's been 2 years since I last had a job. And do I want to work? No. Absolutely not. Do I want money? Yes. I may as well buy the brand knockoff, so I'll break in the same amount of time but for less money. Yeah, pretty much. That is unfortunately also how I feel about my Doc Martens, because I have these really beautiful black Doc Martens that have, like, embroidered black roses on the side of them, and they're beautiful. And they fucking hurt. They hurt so bad. I have to wear my thick socks with them, which automatically like takes them out of the running for most of the year. And they just fucking hurt. Like, ouchies. No, thank you. But yeah, in short, I do have fun little plans that I do want to do with my content, and I would like to, like, ideally, I would love to make money. Suffocating. There's nowhere to fucking go! I would love to do content creation full time. I think that would be fun. And I really do look up to a lot of stuff like that for people. And like, yeah, the people that get to do what they love and have people that are like really big fans of them is something that I really do kind of envy, and I think that that would be really cool and something I really want to do. But unfortunately, a lot of it is luck and a lot of it is skill and a lot of it is 10% power of will. We'll figure it out. I can never find a combat boot in a shape that I like. I'm so picky about all of the shoes that I wear. Combat boots especially I'm super picky about. Boots in general I'm super picky about. My boots in general need to... God, my fucking voice is rattling. Hold on. Water. Hold on. This is why I don't drink aspartame drinks, because they make my mouth feel gross. There we go. Okay. Not great, but I'll take it. I'm super duper picky with shoes in general. If the shoes don't fit a certain way and look a certain way, I do not like boots that don't have adequate ankle support, especially if they have like a good amount of weight to them. They need to like be tight enough on my ankles to support that weight that's there. Which I have since learned, there's a good chance that's like a hypermobility thing, is like needing to be like squished a certain way. Yeah, like I need ankle support. It needs to squish my ankle and then like have the weight be put onto my ankle a little bit, not just hang on my foot, or else my fucking ankle hurts. Like, it's bullshit. So like, fuck out of here with that shit. I'm so glad that I'm no longer a child with, like, you know, like kids boots, like kids winter boots, where they're like giant and heavy, like these fucking clogs pieces of shit. Those things piss me the fuck off. So I'm glad that I'm no longer a child who has to wear those anymore. Everybody's dying! Everybody is kind of vaguely unhappy. Everybody's suffocating and pissing on the floor. Everything is falling apart. Back. Well, these guys have at least started growing their glass antlers though, so that's nice. Look at that. You can get glass antlers off of these guys. Fuck yeah. Everybody's unhappy, but like, glass antlers. Then don't starve, there's food up there. Okay, everybody's pissed off and stressed. I'm going to make it worse now. Because unfortunately, we kind of just all have to fucking get to it already. Because if we can just get this shit moved, then we can get oxygen here, and then we'll have something to get to. Red alert! Yeah, I know the red alert is stressing you out. Whoa, Meep is suffocated to death. Shit! Okay, I just need that to be dealt with, please. So you guys can get up here and just get this shit done. Oh my god. Brad! Everything is bad. Please, just take this out. Oh, thank God. Okay. That doesn't matter, we don't need to get that done. That doesn't matter, we don't need to get that done. Just need to get this shit done so we can have some fucking oxygen. I don't know where Bro's corpse went. We might have more deaths, so I'm just gonna put those there. Are you just crying? Actually, that's kind of okay. You're producing more water for us. I will take that. Thank you. Just... Well... Everybody's stressed to the max. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Oh god, all the oxygen is already been breathed out! How did you guys just suck that shit up? Jesus Christ. Maybe we have a pocket of oxygen down here, I think. Fuck. Well, that'll get done one way or another. It just is bad, but like, it's gonna get done. It sucks, but it's gonna have to work. Why are you starving? Go eat! Okay. If I can get you guys... Oh, you guys are just all hanging out in Meep's corpse and pissing. What the fuck are you guys doing? Why are you like this? Everybody's vaguely unhappy. Or deeply unhappy, one or the other. Freya! I mean, I guess, but like, damn, bitch. Do you have to break the fucking tiles? Okay. Now nobody's starving. Everybody's got their fucking shit together. I'm gonna fuck it up again. They clearly don't need a ladder. They can get over there just fine. Please. Figure it out. Then go eat. Nails! Please just build this. Please. I really don't feel like I'm asking for much right now. If we can detach that, then it's at least sort of breathable in here. Little off gas. We can call it good enough. Everybody's fucked up. Let's have more pips. Surely that'll fix the problem. I don't think I can get down there without suffocating. Can they? Oh no, you can! You just don't fucking want to. Like, it makes sense. Everything is awful. Everything's abysmal. Fucking dog shit. Everything is awful. Oh my god. If you would just dig that space out, I guarantee we'd have a better easier time. Please! The fact that it's off-gassing is at least helping. What are you doing? That is not what you need to be doing right now, bro. Okay, fuck it. Honestly, that dude's thing. Somebody fucking destroyed the grill. Somebody fought the grill and lost. Well, maybe. The grill looks like it was set on fucking fire. Cathartic ugly cries result of stress. Effects decor -30. We really do need to get that put over there. Otherwise this corpse is just gonna chill there. That's kind of bad. Are you in mourning for yourself? Oh my god. They won't even get down there. I think it's less that they won't and more that they can't. Please just get this shit built. Please. Everybody's pissing and suffocating and hungry. And I don't know if I care. Insufficient oxygen generation. Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no shit. Really? I thought we were producing plenty of oxygen. This looks fine to me. This looks fine. Easy peasy. I'm sure this is fine. Everybody's high stress. Bro, we don't have the air for you to guzzle! I didn't even know you could do that. You know, if you guys can just get these, like, handful of things built, it would be so much easier. Like I'm just saying. Banshee wailing, starving, yellow alert, duplicate tantrum, fleeing, pissing on the floor. That's a good place to scream. Do that there. Please do that there. It's good for you. Again, you're guzzling oxygen we don't have, but like... God. Pissing on the floor. Hey, you lost 3 reds from pissing on the floor. Look at you go! There's really nothing I can do right now except for wait for them to get this done. Even though we can't fucking breathe. It is, I think, the only thing I can do right now. Is just try to get this done. And they're all gonna start fucking screaming, but there's really not much I can do about it. Yeah, I know, everything is bad and awful and terrible. And horrible and sad. I know. I understand. And the thing is, too, is that, like... Especially because of the fact that there's not really a whole lot of people here. I think that I'm safe in doing something a little dumber. Like, not dumber, but just, you know, something a little different. Something a little different. Ah, fuck, I forgot. I have to open it this way, and go this way, and then hit play. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's just go be space ninjas. This will fix the problem if we can just go be space ninjas. Yeah. I think being space ninjas would fix most of my problems. Space ninja robots. We can just do some of that. Warframe. Because it has kind of been a fat fucking minute.
This looks interesting.
Thank you, man. I will now not speak to
I
you.
tell my problems to my diary. Maybe you could do that too. When you're not being used as a whimpering human pillow by the largest and most diseased of the felons I'm gonna lock you in a basement with.
I don't know how I feel about that one. Anyway, let's talk to all these people. Let's talk to Quincy first, because Quincy's my favorite. I gotta ask, what's up with the photography? God forbid a man have hobbies. God forbid a man have a fucking hobby. We had all this stuff. We would only take luggage, sold off anything of decent value, gotta make the rent. There's still some boxes of random stuff kicking around. One day when I was a kid, I'm rooting through a box and I find this little neon green rectangular camera. Flash used to make this horrible noise when it charged. I think it was capacitor or whatever. Took shit pictures. So I loved it though. Used to run around taking shots at everything. Drove my auntie nuts. Guess it's got the bug then. Ever since then, it's a thing I like to do when I got the time. Takes my mind off the job. Looking down a scope and looking through a lens ain't too different, except for the endings. I get to capture moments though. I think I wanted to show the world things people might not want to see, things they forgot or didn't want to look at. I like that. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. Requires hot and fresh. I don't want to rank up again! No!
Do you remember the old war?
Do my part.
operator?
No.
Ordis seems to have misplaced those memories.
Leave them there, Ordis. Taught Arthur how to Moricons art? Keeping the team literate. Now I think I'm challenging him to a duel every time I use this. Please tell me that didn't really happen. Oh no! I live to serve, my lady. Unfortunately, I need to just be funny. Out of all the emoticons you memorized, which is your favorite? It's terrible. Little smiley face. I'm a waiter. How did you know? It's just the right mix of cute and witty. I've been paying attention. I know, something you love and I'll never forget it. Aww. It's flirting! I hope no time-traveling mischief maker ever goes back and changes it. Aww. Why are the rats talking to me? It's just... Mierda. Ran across the keys, he has no manners! That's way more than rats. They're less pets and more murder animals. I'm not gonna say that! In the same way I care about the guns I own. Terrible answer to somebody whose profile picture is one of her fucking rats. Don't do that. Vulpaphyla. Animals deserve nothing but love and loyalty. They fight for you because it is what they feel for you. I'm sure my Pancasitos would fight me if they could. I'm trying to picture one of your rats in battle and laughing my ass up. They're so wee! I want to be friends with rats. Rats are illegal and non-existent in my province. I live in the rat bye-bye province. Food is the easiest path to love. If you hold them, do not grab them, let them explore and get used to you. Clicking noises, not kissy noises. Kissy noises sound like bad speaks to them. I can pet the rats! Can you show me? Yay! Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to level everybody up. Shit. What's the beef between you and Quincy? What beef? I have no idea what we're talking about. Why do you think he doesn't like me? Takes himself too seriously. I like him just fun. I wish he'd just, like, laugh once in a while. Like, not everything has to be macho star, like, come here pissing on my patch bullshit, you know? This is not what I'm gonna say, because I don't agree with it. Not everything can be turned into a joke, it's kind of harsh. Me in the middle sometimes. Hey, that's the right answer. You're probably right. I'd say he needed to get laid, but that's not the problem, stupid pretty bastard! I'm summoning companions. Wake up surrounded by naked beautiful people. I have to beat them off with a stick. Wait, shit. He can be obnoxious and I can be annoying. Family. Are you like his little brother? That'd be funny. So stop me if I get anything this wrong. Eleanor is my favorite and she is the one I am actively trying to romance. You've got another self out there walking around. That other self both is and isn't you. They're like a kid version of you from another version of reality. No, I'm the problem. So you're like a guest star from a crossover episode and you got written into the show? Yeah. Yeah, sure. What happened to your version of reality? Where does it go? I don't dwell on it that much. That is the ghost ship Zaraman plugging a hole between dimensions. Thank whatever relative came with me to devere you for better or worse. But it lives on in some sense. I've learned that home and family is more what you make of the where and the who around you, less about where and what you're born into. I don't focus on what was lost. I focus on what I still have, like this place, like all of you. Because of all the places I've been, this feels most like where I belong. Aww! Maybe seeing the right bunch of leafly stylish urban biocommandos to associate with. Misfits and fuck-ups. Getting back to the version of you... I don't get paid enough to babysit. Ortis calls him the operator, Lotus calls him her child, mostly I just call them the kid. So here's the part I don't understand. The kid is umpty billion years old, but they spend most of the time in a freezer, so still a kid, right? Yeah, sort of. The child's been through the same horrific ordeal you went through, right? Yes. There was only the one of us at first. We were exactly the same person right up to the moment where I shook that thing's hand. That's when they went their way and I went mine. Ah. Okay. Oh, listen, I'm figuring this shit out as I go too. I don't know what the fuck's happening. There's a child, a profoundly traumatized child, and someone I thought it was a good idea to give this child weapons and armor and a selection of battle suits made from dead people, train them to kill, and send them off to war. Yes. That part I did know of. Tell me, after everything they've been through and is still going through, how's a child not catatonic in a hospital? Fuck knows. I know like all the people who love him and look out for him, Hortus and Lotus mainly. They never signed up for this shit either. Yeah, that's probably a better option. They're not getting a choice about being made into warriors. The Orokin were going to kill every one of them before they found a use for them. But what keeps them going inside? It's something they were trained to do. It's something about who they are. Yeah. Caring? Empathy? Survival instincts? Something deeper, maybe? Justice. Righteousness. The hero virus. I should have known it would survive to your time. Those poor kids were steeped in a myth, weren't they? Trained to believe they were honorable warriors, not innocent cat's paws. Yeah? Hey, sexy! Oh, don't do that. Ugh! That's gone on yours, I'm really curious about it. Nothing stopped you from asking before. How did you get it? The hard way. Foreboding. I get to be dramatic when I earn the sword by getting stabbed with it, courtesy of Dr. E, who ran me straight through. Ouchies. I had stronger words for it at the time, but we'll go with that. Do I want to push? No. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't want to do that. Where did you grow up? I'm not putting on French. I will pronounce the words correctly as I know them. I would have thought the language gave it away, but then I remember that you are not from my world as I would know it. I am from La Cité de la Lumière, the capital city of a country called Gaul. In the grand scheme of the world, it is not too far from Holvania on a map. I wonder if my cathedral still stands in 1999. What an interesting thought! Probably asked two of my friends if you well traveled, didn't they mention they'd been to that city. simply a silly notion. I do not know how sad I would be to think it gone. Well, it's been like a couple hundred years. I'm simply I'm curious, no? I want to know tout ce qui existe, all that there is to know. I think that's why Le Cardinal and I were destined to meet. I need you to slow down! When étage? Ah, oui, my story. I was born into a rich famille, which might surprise you. The bourgeois, alas, are closer to work than not. But when I was born as I was, deformed, with mes pieds tordus, et inutilizable. Fucking shit. Mes pieds tordus et inutilisable. Oh, my mère could not have that. There were appearances to be maintained, oui, standards to be kept. And what was to be done with poor malformed Marie? I was brought to la Cité de la Lumière, where certainly I perished upon the streets and abandoned to die. That's fucking sad. Okay. How old were you? 6, 7? In their eyes, they tried their best to mimic for many years. Tutored to teach me how to walk, braces, footwear. They were tired of the burden, so barely able to even read and write my numbers and letters, I found myself in the muck. How did you live through that? What made me indesirable, pour la mère. Poor ma mère made me quite popular amongst the other children of the streets. What is more pathetique than a child with a pied, oui? I could earn more in a day with open palms than they could rob in a week. It was this that led to my being found on the streets by one of les Sœurs de Sol. They offered to take me in. Obviously, you said yes. What could I do? It was only a matter of time before I fell. Even as an enfant, I knew that. What were the sisters like? The Sœur was so kind to me, though I know why you must wonder otherwise, no? 3 meals, a warm bed, a roof over my head. I did not need to worry about being beaten or robbed or worse. If I was properly schooled, taught gospels of soul and loi, told to find my way in faith, I could have left if I chose. I felt guilt for a long time that I was taken from the streets when others were not. Some days I still do. When I remember all those who died around me when I'm the one who lived, I feel the same. But we can't do that to ourselves. We have to keep on fighting to improve things when we can, or you've done your best to try and help others what you were given. Others lifted you up, and you're trying to lift others up now that you've been given that opportunity. These are both, like, solid answers. Oui, that is it precisely. I have been lifted upon the raft, and now I must do so for others. Merci, but for now I must go. How long was it Trotty at the cathedral with you before both arrived? I still don't know how to deal with this motherfucker. Marie seems caught up in an obsession with Le Cardinal, and Rose clearly hates him. I'm looking for a neutral party. You're as close as I can get. What a dearth of sensible options you found yourself, when a madman and a lunatic is your only source for a neutral opinion. I cannot fathom why you bother speaking to me, and please do spare us both some lengthy lecture of how you wish to aid me, or how you wish to be my friend. I am certain you mean to be kind, but it is grating with its ridiculous insincerity. Insincere because you think I don't mean what I say, or insincere because you think I can't mean that about you? Priest, all I wanted was a story of how long Entretti was pretending to be a cardinal, that's all. Quite right. 3 years, 2 months, and 11 days he served as Cardinal Dimanche in our cathedral. Cardinal Sunday. For all that time, Marie and I served him unknowing of what he planned for us. I knew your questions before you asked them. What was he scheming? Did he infect the city, like I hear tell he did that to Albania? What were his plans, his discoveries? To these I will say, you will be disappointed. For those 3 years, 2 months, and 11 days, he preached, he studied, he rested, and he prayed. So he was on fucking sabbatical? Why is he nuts? I did not think of it in such a way, but yes, perhaps he was. Perfectly infuriating for all the rest of you. It seems to fit with what little we know of his true self. After those 3 years and some odd days, he disappeared in the midst of a terrible storm, the same as one in which he appeared. 1 year to the day after that, he reappeared one final time with Roth, as you see him now, collapses unconscious at his feet. A devil in the flesh, or so it seemed. It was then that Entretti told us the truth of who he was, whence he hailed, and the true task he had for us, that he had chosen us both for a most, quote, sacred mission. Sounds like you don't believe him. I have learned much that makes me question Entretti's adherence to anything sacrosanct, to any nature or god of any kind, if any such thing exists. Continue. Marie accepted the serum readily. Of course she did. How could she not? And how could I not follow her? How could I not seek the truth wherever it might lead? Who is Leon even wearing? I think she worships Entrati a bit too much. What happened next? Do you regret it? I think he loves her too much for me to start shit-talking her. I regret everything, Drifter. Yes, of course I do. Would I do it again? Of course I would. I cannot leave Marie alone. To finish the tale, Entrati departed then for the last time and abandoned Rothfuss, now newly changed into what you see now, better able to contend with the temperamental devil. The rest, I fear, is a story that will have to wait. M. Lloyd requires use of the palm too, and I am eager to relinquish it. I hope this has helped answer some of your questions. There's still a bunch of new ones. And I shall bid thee a good night. And he signs off his full legal fucking name because he's a dweeb. You have yet to make any progress in the Descendia and uncovering my memories. If you wish me to hold up my end of the bargain, you should work toward holding up yours. I keep dying. I hear nothing but tales of you overcoming the Narmer, defeating hordes of Grenier soldiers, defeating waves of murmur at every turn, yet I have managed to confound you. Assuming that you are not lying to me, I admit that is rather flattering. Adorable. Extremely sad, but flattering. I should probably fuck around in there. What I need to do. Fucking here. Ow. I don't want to go back. I don't want to rank up. I have to get 40,000 points. I don't want to do that shit. It's gonna take me like at least 2 days. Okay. I just looked. It requires hot and fresh. 6k, 5k. Am I on public? Yep. If I'm on public, I'm gonna need help with this one. This is the best Warframe to run on this. I love running Valkyrie with this one because the way that she'll just like hop on the fucking bike and you just get to see like the full view of her ass. And I'm aware that what I'm saying is kind of creepy. But you get to just see like a full view of her ass and I think it looks great. This is not the way.
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your damn shit.
Bitch, I just got here. Like I just got here.
One scrubber, set of spores coming up.
Like, holy shit, I'm working on it.
Levels dropping. That bought you some time. You're
Here
welcome.
we go, finally. Jesus, what do you mean you're welcome, bitch? We did it ourselves. Destroyed 20 speakers on Tikret's disease. Okay, so that much has been dealt with. I was able to come in like 3 minutes deep. Stop fucking with it. There, Jesus. Okay, Jesus Christ. Now we're making some fucking progress. I need to keep an eye out for the hex breakers. My robot is dying. Because I am not leveled enough for doing this by myself. If I kill you eventually. There we go. It's not so much that like I'm necessarily underleveled or anything. I'm just not quite built for this level of bullshit. Come on, fuck him up. Fuck him up! Please!
Turns out it's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff we might be interested in. Like this.
Oh man, I'm leaving.
See? My ass is out here on the line too. You've hit this mission's minimum threshold. But you didn't come down here to do the minimum, did you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, man. Yes, Letty, I did. Letty, I'm fucking scared. I'm leaving. Where's the goddamn door? Let me the fuck! Oh my god. I was playing my super fun favorite game called Let Me the Fuck Out! This gun sucks. I forgot I was running a shit gun. Yay! I got pizza!
Now you get to do things the hard way.
No bitch, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Vesper 77 barrel blueprint. Chemistry! I'm not the only one who's running this shit. Okay. Let me remake that gun, swap that gun off, because I was leveling that gun so that way I could rank up. I need to rank it up so that way I could use it in a crafting recipe. Zoop. Primary. Okay, what was the one that needed? Should do. Whoa. Like a bitch. Tiberon. Is it not maxed? The Latron. That was maxed. Bro, what the fuck? Are you going to make me run like some bullshit defense missions? Hold on. Let me see if I can find the Daikyu Prime. Okay, I'll look for the Daikyu, and then I'm also going to look for Shedu. Okay, let's see if I've got Daikyu first, and then if I don't, then I'll look for Shedu. It's a Daikyu Prime blueprint. Daikyu Prime grip. Okay, so we are going to run liths. Okay. Let's see what I can find. Defense missions. Oh, thank god, there's a defense mission. Okay. Let's see if I can get the grip. Upgrade the likelihood of getting said grip. Let's see who's running.
Ordis is sorry.
Ordis is sorry. Grandmaster Founder.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
It'll be fine.
You're near a fissure.
Okay, this is bullshit. There's a reason I run these fucking frames, and it's because I do not have any interest in using a gun.
You are going to need more reactors if you want to open that relic.
What is this new shit? Who's doing that? I'm gonna fuck some shit up, even though it's not me.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Alright, cool, I'm gonna see if this gun actually works. Cool, you're dying just because you're dying. I like that. Hello. Hop off my dick, please. Where'd you go? Here. I am politely requesting that you die. Brandy is playing Elder Scrolls. I love just being friends with like everybody on Steam, so I can just casually stalk whatever it is they're doing. And Simon's gonna shit to the robots. Little specters. There's a reason I don't care. Excuse me for those. I would like that, please. Damn.
I know your every move.
Shut up.
Blood is on your hands.
Where is he at?
You shall not leave this place.
Oh, do you have a jade? Please? Brett. I have that. I do love the fact that he just, like, loves his wife too much, and therefore will not do anything because his wife is here. I gotta rid of fucking Bree. And then it's the Daikyu Prime. I don't want the Daikyu Prime blueprint, I want the grip. Daikyu Prime string is actually pretty solid. 2, 1. Ooh.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
I'm just gonna hide in the corner and fuck everybody up. Got incubator upgrade research segment. That sounds important. Can't see shit.
Has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Yeah. Here. Why is this game so loud? There we go. That's like a gentler volume. I can appreciate a gentle volume. Camping no spawn. Do all that shit. I'm not even sure what I'm hitting, I just know that if it has a pink outline, it's an enemy. I mean, just all the damage. I'm just trying to not be useless, man. No, it's a friend. I'm confused. No, my Latron is slowly but surely getting there.
Love folks who love what they do.
Killing people. This morning when I was playing, she said, you know what they say? The road to good intentions is paved with hell. And I'm like, they do not say that, ma'am. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Nautilus Prime, Cerebra... Bruh. I already have it, but I'll sell it. Bruh.
Emergency notice from the Grand Council of Spain. You must commit these next 4 actions, lest you be demolished entirely, down to your last atom. Step 1, say hoya. Step 2, say hoya. Step 3, say hoya. And step 4, order me a 20-piece chicken McNugget from McDonald's.
McDonald. Singular.
You have been given a 5th bonus action. If you commit this action, you will be given $20 along with your life. Your 5th bonus action is to say, hoya.
There's probably that the fucking McNuggets are the same as the $20. You just break even. Like, you just break even. It's not. This isn't good for anyone. Is my Latron maxed out? Do I care? Dread. It fires arrows that can decapitate. Jesus, okay. What was it? Oh, I need a Hiko. I should build that. Toncourt, Tiburon. You know what, good enough. Let's go find the Hiko. F, G, H. And then it's H, I, Co. Hiko. Okay. What else is ready to build? Wukong, Verna Systems, the Valkyrie chassis, the Trinity chassis, which I have. Should I have Spectres? Like, everybody seems to have them. I'm just not sure if I should give a shit. Also, I thought I was building. No, it's Trinity. Titania are the ones that I don't have. I do the fucking chaotic things.
You could say we forged a new connection.
Die. Shit, I forget where to get chaotic. I forgot. God damn it, where do I get chaotic? Venus, Earth, Phobos, Europa, Neptune. Venus, Earth, Phobos, Europa, Neptune. I think I was on Europa doing this shit. No, I can find a squad that doesn't suck. Because this is one of those things that is really hard to do by yourself. But if your squad's like dumb and just doesn't know what they're doing, that also makes it difficult. Are we done? I hope not. I just got here. Bro, I just got here.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protect it from enemy fire. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
I don't even know where he is. No. Is that it?
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shield.
There.
This one
I'm not leaving, I need chaotic. Shut up. Thanks to whoever just killed that guy for me, because I don't know where he went. But okay, I'm glad I'm not taking damage even though I'm being shot at. Post vibration in progress. Heyo.
I didn't drink the tasteless, which is like the smallest of stuff. You could spit it if you want.
It tastes like just fruit, but also
it's so good.
What is it?
It's basically a creamsicle cocktail, but with pineapple juice.
The pineapple is what it is.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Like, it hurts my mouth, but it is really good. It tastes like, it's the pineapple that makes it taste that good. Yeah, but it has like that tropical juice kind of flavor.
Like, this is like when you have a tropical cocktail and they put blue curacao. I want to take the bartender out back and just shoot him in the head because blue curacao sucks ass. And if you just made a cocktail like this with just the pineapple juice and like the other good stuff, like that's great. Like vanilla, canelo, and triple zest, great. That's like a tropical vibe without the makes me want to kill myself.
Without the
blue curacao. Yeah, if you are related to tangentially to anyone who is responsible for blue curacao, commit seppuku, by the way.
Where's this person running? Dante. That's why. I'm like, why are we having such an easy time? It's Dante. You know what? I'm just gonna let you deal with that. I feel like a baby Tenno whenever I'm on a team with somebody like Dante. Like, I don't usually feel like a complete baby Tenno, but I do feel like one whenever I'm doing this shit. Why are they just carrying around fuel cells? I like to try and get a kill in, you know, like every now and again. Bump me up from like 1% to 8%. Where the fuck did I go? I'm just gonna run around and make sure that everything's getting collected. Fuck off! We do not need to have beef. How's he got so much overguard? Jesus Christ. More overguard. Alright, fly my ass over the next spot. Sometimes literally, sometimes not. Sometimes it's faster. I fell down.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Just need... fuel cell! As there is.
Walkers incoming.
They got feet? Oh no. The difference, I think, is that he's just running, just like one-shotting the fuckers. Meanwhile, I'm just like, yeah, I can kill them, I guess. Yep, that's cool. I think it's walking little orbs that they're his puppies. They may very well be. There's chaotic over here and I can't check. Oh, we're back here again! My favorite. Fuck everybody up! Who's here to wreck your shit? There's so much overguard. I'm never going to die. We have a well-built... I'm not even sure if it's well-built or if that just does that. And you've got a solid Dante on your team. You are set. There you go. Fucking shit up. I feel like Dante might genuinely be the next frame that I would build. There's so many next frames to build, and I tend to only play women warframes because I think they're pretty. But man, the things I would do for Mag's heirloom skin. Ow! That's not what I wanted. Are you leaving? No, you think you're coming this way. You're just busy wrecking everybody's shit. Dante's birds of fuck you. Dante's birds of fuck you, go fuck yourself. I'm still looking for my power cells. Where? You look like you dropped a cell? Yes, you do. The screaming. I don't know what I like how all of her abilities just involve her screaming at shit. It's great. Just keep hitting that shit. Just keep making sure it works. Hey, I'm still doing half the damage. Let's go. Almost. Okay, we got it, thank god. I watched that number drop and I was just like, fuck, no! As soon as it goes in the same direction. Fuck. Too far. I love this map! Okay. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm trying to let him worry about killing people, and then I can worry about collecting the fuel cells. I'm trying to be a good teammate here. Yeah, got him. Fuck him up. I don't want to use the fuel cell if we don't need it. Wish that I could scroll to see how much card I've got. Let me go back over here. Look at that. Okay, so it is down this way this time. Fuck. I hate this map so much. I think I hate all the maps in one way or another. How long have I been doing this mission for? Jesus. They're bound to, like, start appearing. At least you'd think. Put a button in there. Thank you for more overguard. Let's go! Okay, there he goes. That one's full. Let's go pick up all my shit out of the cartage. There we go. We need like a 1500 cryotic. It's so much fucking cryotic. I don't want to do that much more of this. Gaia's Tragedy. Tragedy with a GH. Shush. I get it, you enjoy being a problem. Hush. If only we could give the overguard to the excavator robots, because then we would not do anything. Which is why you can't do it, but like, you know. Wouldn't it be nice? Why do I need so much cryotic, and why is this so hard to get? I missed. Fuck. On to attempt to be useful. Okay. Grab. This time I don't have to run across. That's nice. I like that. Grab that shit. Make sure we've got full shields. Let's take full advantage of my overguard and not worry about anything. Just beat people with hammers. Fuck off. Fuck you, fuck your little shield robot. My little shield robot is a special shield robot. Your little shield robot makes you a bitch. Distinct difference, okay? There we go. Fuck up that shit. Okay, so that's fine. Oh my god. I'm just gonna leave that there. All the people. They can just hang out over there. They are none of my business, and therefore none of my problem. I am being followed by a pulp! Or several. Jesus. I just forget these things get harder the longer you stay in them. Just make sure that everybody's shields are restored. There we go. I think part of it doing all this damage is the dog. They have critical Vulpaphilos, and I hear that they are interesting creatures to have. Let's see if any of you guys will drop anything. Let's see. Okay, cool. I just need 500 more. I'm going to be here till I die. And boyfriend is back playing Slay the Spire. There we go. Shields full. Could use more. It's taking way too much damage, and I do not like that. And this has been associated kind of annoying and kind of difficult because this really benefit from having a full field. Oh, thank God. Nope, that's not it. I just found Urban Silver. I'm worried about the shields. Oh. Yeah, that section sucks. No. Here, make that turn. Jesus. Ow, crack. I love destroying my fucking neck. Why for fun and profit? Seeing there are a couple of fuel cells just laying around over here. Okay, they're not there. Looking lead checks of this. Where are you, bitch? Come here. Fuck off! There were a bunch like right here. There are! Here you go. This is the bastard XMS. I thought it was right here. It is. It should be. Well, I'm gonna take that fuel cell off your corpse if you don't mind. keep the shields going. Worry about the rest of it later. Bruh. Seconds too late. Seconds. We've completed almost 11 digs. Jesus Christ. Send help for my brain. It's made of goo. My brain is made of goo and warframe. Okay, cool. It spawns in and then it doesn't. Oh, level 1 up. Okay, hold on. I need to lock the fuck in now. Ah! Can't see shit. Fuck him up. Zoop. Still barely got enough fucking power to get through. How is there no one? Are there more people to murder back here? No. Yeah, this one's hard for a completely different reason. There's no enemies. Okay, cool. That one's done. I'm trying to get speed, but I keep forgetting. Access has what target is overridden. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that one of us knows what we're doing. Sure as fuck is not me. Just keep them shields full. Such a close eye on the numbers, Jesus. If I can just kill you quickly, then you will inevitably die. 3, 2, 1. Got him! Okay, should just be one more and then I should be free. I wanna be free! Gliding through gently. Oh, no, they're all gonna be right here. Never feel so. Where'd it go? What's it here? Fuck off. One of you fuckers has to drop a fuel cell. Ah. I feel like at a certain point, you'd think that they would just like step off once they saw a 10-0. Maybe that's just me. Make sure that you kill the balls. Evil is stored in the balls. You must kill it, or else it will kill you. No, I don't care about that. I care about this shit. What's she doing? Oh, I can leave! I can be free! I can be gone! I can be done! Holy shit! Okay, thank God I can be done. I do deeply adore Warframe. It's such a good game. And it's such a wonderful game that you don't have to spend money on. And it's gotten to the point where, because I don't have to spend money on the game, I spend money on the game because I want them to have my money. Like, and they give you coupons and shit, and I'm like, hell yeah, give me my fucking money. Give me the platinum, I'll give you my fucking money. Hell yeah, take my fucking money. Look. Forgot that I can't do that. But I have the amount of cryotic I needed, I'm free! Oh. I did so much this shit. I thought it better have been all I fucking needed, because if it turns out I need more cryotic, I'm still leaving, but if it turns out I need more cryotic, I'm going to be kind of violent. I don't want to need more cryotic, please let me be done. Please let me be free. Ooh, sweet Jesus. I want to... Oh, I'm not talking about. Okay. Nora, I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck! I don't wanna... Therefore, I will not be doing that shit. Goodbye. I will not be doing any of that because I'm fucking tired and I don't want to. So, I'm gonna go find somebody to go and harass. There's hanging out with me tonight. Let's see who's around. Be on our worst behavior, as always. Let's see who's around to harass. In any case, bye bye. I'll see you guys on Friday.